Hello, good evening and welcome to another great evening Sunday live at Jacob's Ridge Animal Sanctuary. Thanks very much for joining us. Who's there? Anyone there? Just talking to myself again. Probably just talking to myself. That's what I tend to do on a Sunday evening. Just have a little chat, have a cup of tea. How you all doing? Hi from Croydon, UK. Anyone there? Hello, Croydon from UK. Hi, Myra. How are you? Yep, I'm here. Don't know about anyone else, but let me know what the picture's like. Can you see it all right? Is it okay? Have we got any? Because we're having to change the way we're doing things as the growing up. Hi from Shropshire. Hi, Shell. Angie. Hello, Angie. How are you doing? What's happening? Hello from the Narrowboat. How are you all? Mary. Yes, we're fine. Thank you very much. Good picture, Myra. Good. Thank you. You look good. Hi, picture is good. What happened? Hi from Pennsylvania. What happened? I'll tell you what happened, Sandy. I went live and I couldn't get it to change round again. So I had to go, it was either portrait, landscape. I don't know which way around it went. I don't know. Smash the like button. Yes, please. Hello, let's go. Hello, picture's gorgeous. Well, marvellous. I think I've probably much to do with that. Hello from Nova Scotia, Canada. I'm not late today. Damn it. Well, Valerie, actually you were, because there was a memo that was sent out. You were all supposed to be here 3 hours ago. So that is everyone that's in has to pay the late fee. So that's just the way it goes on Friday. I don't make the rules. All right. Don't look at me. I don't make the rules. Evening from Maidstone, Kent. Hello from Northampton. Nottingham here. Hi, Nottingham. Smash the like button, yes, please. Second time lucky. Hello from Cornwall. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, second time lucky. I was just having a little bit of a moment, but we sorted it out. Woohoo. Happy Sunday. Yes, Park View Street. Hello. Happy Sunday to you too. Yeah, you looking sound good? Cool. Hi, Julian. Hello, Lorna. How you doing? Hi from Balloch, Scotland. Scotland. Hello, Balloch, Scotland. How you doing? That sounds a wee bit rude, if I'm honest. I got kicked in the... No, I can't see that. What's wrong with you? Hello from Wisconsin. Hello, beautifuls from Wisconsin. Hello, Wisconsin. Hello, we've got a couple of Wisconsins there. Hello's from South Wales. Hi, it was a humid day in the desert. Looks good in Connecticut. Hello, watching from Colorado. Well, hi, Colorado. Hey. Hello. Hey. Best picture ever. Amazing. Hello from New York City. Hi, Barbara from New York City. Late fee. What should I make that? Well, Parkview. Late fee is what's your street number? I think it's your street number times 10. That's it. Jesus is coming soon. Please make sure you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Don't be left behind. Repent and accept Jesus. Well, thank you very much for that. That's lovely. Thank you, Mary. Nice little message there. I'm not sure everyone follows that. Not necessarily all religious. We don't tend to get too religious here, but I appreciate your message. Yeah, you look great this morning. Hi from Michigan. Hi, Pag. God bless you. No, God bless you. That's the nicest thing. That's a lovely thing to say, isn't it? Hello from New Zealand. Hi, Caroline. How are you doing? Hola, and hello from Northern California. Wow, Indiana, we're all going, it's all piling in. We're all coming here from all over the place. Hi from Folkestone. Hi, Folkestone, Kent. Jan, hi from Wimbledon, UK, as usual. Hope there haven't been any more gunshots. Well, no, I'll tell you what we did have today, though. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again. I'll try not to get sidetracked because then I'll just lose where I am in the chat. But I had a load of motorcyclists just turn up. Now, as you might know, I'm really into my bikes, but it's like Sunday afternoon and they come in with these scramblers, and what it is an event it's like an enduro event where they've got to get from one point to the other, and they on their map they seem to all mark this route that goes right through the river on our sanctuary. So we just got bombarded with all these bikes, so luckily they couldn't get through, but they made a load of noise, a load of aggravation. But I was down there in my flip-flops, standing there, hands on hips, looking absolutely thoroughly disgusted. Going, what's going on here? There's a lot of noise for a Sunday. What? Anyway, they seem buggered off. Hi, Julian from Redding, California. We have rain, yeah. Yeah, we had rain today. Good. Did you get a lot of rain? We got like quite a bit of rain, then no rain. Can we see Sophie and Rachel? Sophia and Rachel. Hi, Henry. Not at the moment because they're just finishing off walking the doggies and feeding cats, but I'm sure you will see them eventually. So stick around for that's the nice. That's like. That's what keeps you hooked, you see, is nice people. But unfortunately, I'm like the warm-up act. I've just got to keep it all going until the nice people get here and then can have a proper conversation with you all. Hi from Florence. I've got a 4-digit house number. Don't think I can afford the late fee. Well, them's the rules, you know. If you can't play, you know, if you don't, you know, these rules are there. You can't. Ah, don't worry then, we'll take a percentage. All right, just a percentage of that. Okay, we'll try that. Good day from Nevada. Love and God bless to you all. Oh, thank you very much, Nevada. Wow, such an ambience. Let's listen to the ambience. Yeah, it's really nice. I'll soon break that. I'll take backfires over gunshots any day, though. Yeah, Jan, you're absolutely right. Hello from Cuba. Hi, Cuba. Jay Wirt's never been late. It gets expensive. If you don't pay up, you'll join Valerie in the well. Absolutely. No, it's all right. Valerie's just got out of the well. All right. Okay. Let's be nice. I'm just trying to work out what's going on in my hair, but I think I should just give up. Hello, Long Island. Kim James, thank you. I wish the same to you. Oh, okay. Sorry there. Missed that one. Tell us some Ridge stories. Okay, Pag. Here we go. Some Ridge stories. Hi from Cuba person. Stay safe from TS Winds. Oh, yeah, that's a nice message. Okay, so what can I tell you? Little Horse has been, the little stallion, still hasn't really got a name yet. It's not come through, really. I'm not getting it. I'm not receiving it. So we might have to put it out there to you lot and see if we can find his name, see one that kind of sticks. But he's doing very well. He's calmed down, he's settled down. All the other horses have started to crowd him during the day and come and have a look at him, so they're not so scared of him. So it's all settled down, so that's pretty good. Little Goatee went to the vets this week. He had... So we were preparing for the worst because of the tumour that he's got. But the good news is it's not appearing anywhere else in his body. So that's good news. But it does mean he's got to have quite a hefty bit of surgery, really. And we were sort of like, I spoke to the vet and I said, look, he's an old boy. What's recovery going to be like? I don't want to put him through all that. If he's, imagine taking a really, really old man and putting him through, pretty heavy surgery. Would you want to do that? Is it the right thing to do? Anyway, she assured me that she would expect a full recovery within 10 days. And then he'll have, he could have much longer. He could have, another year or two and be pain-free. So, I kind of took a view on it, had a chat with Rachel, and we decided that it's we're going to do it, but it is quite heavy. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those situations, isn't it? Your heart says just fix him, do what you can. You've got to, just do what you can, and then but your head is sort of like, well, hold on a minute, take a back seat a little bit, look at it from a wider view, and make the right decision for the animal that you're particularly treating. But I think it's the right thing. He's all right. He's happy in himself. He's started to come and sit in the house of an evening and curls up with the other dogs, which is quite nice. So that's a side of life that he hasn't really had before. So he's enjoying that part of it as well. We'll see where we go with Goatee. What else can I tell you? Steve and Barry are just playing rough and tumble all the time. I just can't stop them. They're a weird little couple, those two. They just run around, playing all the time. Anyway, Wurzel's in the house again. Love you really, Julian. Well, thank you, Sheila. Wurzel, are you suggesting I look like Wurzel Gummidge? I used to be able to do I used to do a mean impersonation of Wurzel Gummidge, but I can't do it anymore. Have you moved yet? Eleanor, no, we haven't. Don't get me started. So the move is, we are scheduled. I've set myself a hard deadline for early November, and we've set ourselves a soft deadline for the 28th of October. So everything we're doing is we're aiming for the 28th of October. So on Monday, we met with the engineer. Now, if you're not familiar with the way things work out here, you have engineers who basically work, I don't even know really why we have them or what we pay them for, but they do like a survey and they make sure that what you're doing is right and all the rest of it. So where we're moving to is quite tightly controlled because of it's a place of, it's a protected habitat. So because it's a tightly controlled area, it's a double-edged sword. One is it's beautiful and it'll be perfect for the animals because they'll live in real peace. But the flip side of that is that every step we take, we have to seek approval and we have to inform. It's like it's a declaration. So you're saying, look, I'm the responsible person here. This is what I'm doing. I know I'm responsible, but I'm the responsible person here. This is what we're doing. These are the things this is what we're installing, and we're going to make sure that we meet all the legal requirements. And then the engineer comes along and says, well, hold on a minute, let's check all these legal requirements. Oh yes, you're doing all that. Yeah, good. Stamps it, pay him a load of money, and then he gives that to the government, and then the government gives you the permission. And then you pay a fee. You have to pay tax. Pay tax on everything. Absolutely everything. So we've got the fence going up, the big fence. Now the fence has, I'll be honest with you, it has knocked me for six. I had no idea that the fence, well, I knew it was going to be expensive, but I had no idea they were going to hit me this hard. So yeah, the fence is going up in, hopefully they'll start in 2 weeks, 2 weeks tomorrow. Then we've got all the paperwork in place. And do you know we have to pay tax on the fence? So not only have you got to pay for the fence, you've got to pay the government the tax for putting the fence up that you're paying for, that you're putting up, but you've got to pay them the tax. That's how ludicrous it is. Not only got to pay the government the tax on the fence, you've got to pay the engineer to sign the paperwork to give it to the government. So that's what you're dealing with. And if you don't pay them, and if you don't seek the approval, then you get sanctioned and you can get fines. So it's like, man, very difficult, very difficult. There's a lot of hoops to jump through, but you've just got to not get overwhelmed by it. And it's very, very easy to get overwhelmed with the amount of paperwork and the hoops you've got to jump through. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, there you go, that's that. So that's the new place. That's all going, it's all going off there at the moment. We're working really hard. So we're clearing it and planning. Today I've been drawing up plans of the overall area and what we're doing there. I've been filling in forms this morning, forms that you can't fill in until you've done this other form, and then that form needs a form, and then you've got to pay your tax, and then you've got to pay your engineer fee to make sure the forms you filled in are correct. There's a book called Kafka. Don't know if you've read it. I haven't read it. I've read bits of it, and but from what I do know of Kafka, this is Kafka. Anyway, you should have seen your bikers off in your Klaus voice. No, Jan, could you imagine? I know, absolutely. Oh, by the way, do you know, I got a message, apparently. Apparently it's offensive. So, but what makes me laugh, though, is like, my humour is quite, I suppose, basic, but it's, the little character of Klaus is really innuendo. There's nothing there. So I got a couple of messages talking about how can I be so disgusting? And it's like, but it's innuendo. So it actually says more about you than it does about me. So it just made me laugh even more. But I suppose that's just my humor. So anyway, I might have to just reconsider Klaus a little bit more. Or not, I don't know. Anyway, you guys are astonishing human beings. Love from Jill. Jill, that's a lovely thing to say. I think you're pretty astonishing as well, actually. I think we're an astonishing lot. You lot and us. And together we make an astonishing group of people. Did you? Oh, hold on a minute. No, don't worry. Don't worry. I was going to talk about a thing, but I talked about it last week. Don't worry. It's okay. Talking about astonishing people, but there's also other astonishing things going on, which are astonishing for a bad way. That's the point. Astonishing. Do you mean astonishing is a good thing? Or you're like, astonishing. I keep mistyping. Did someone call my name? No. Just hearing names now. What did you say, Jan? I missed it. I keep mistyping. What did you say, Jan? Did I miss it? Oh, no, sorry. The seeing off the bikers in Klaus. Yeah, sorry, I understand. Right, where are we? I'm trying to catch up. Bejos, Monica. Bejos to you too. Is that Portuguese as in besos? Is that like kisses? Is that what that means? Or are you saying something completely different and I've completely misinterpreted and you've actually just been really rude? Is it that? Hello from upstate New York. Hello, upstate New York. That sounds great, Julian. Please give Goatee an extra special hug from us all. Yeah, he's been getting lots of hugs, Jan. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't give him one from you because I want him to get better. What about the little, I'm just joking. What about the little pony from next door? Well, yeah, he's the one that we're just struggling with to find a name. We don't know what to name him. We've tried Bullet, it doesn't really stick. Trigger, tried that, didn't really stick. At the moment, well, he's got SHIT head. I have to say that because it's YouTube and it's alive and we can't swear. But I call him that. That's kind of sticking. So that's now translated to make it a little bit more family friendly. So he's now Littlehead. So we just refer to him as Littlehead. But I'm not sure. But that is actually quite sticking now. So perhaps his name is Littlehead. I don't know. I don't know what to call him. I don't know. I don't know. But he's doing really well. Those decisions, the go-to decisions, are always difficult. Good luck with it. Thank you very much. Tally home, Mr. Julian. Eating some brie. Favourite cheese? Jane. Why am I calling you Jan? His name was Jane. Jane, are you asking me my favourite cheese? I don't have a favourite cheese. I don't eat cheese. I used to, when I did eat cheese, I think it was brie. I can't remember now. It's been so long. I haven't eaten cheese for years. I can't remember what it is now. Is it camembert? Is that right as well? I used to really like that as well. But yeah, it all kind of. Sorry, I don't want to enter into that whole conversation with you guys because I know this isn't the time to start talking about veganism. You don't want to talk about veganism, but cheese is horrible. It's just the process behind it is why I won't get involved in it. But you do you, I'll do me. Okay, that's the end of it. Don't start on me. Well, the camera's there. Don't start on me. All right. Sorry, late. What did I miss? Well, Simone, you missed so much. There was everything. You missed the firework display. You missed we had a disco here. There was so much. You missed so much. Can't believe it. A helicopter landed. Brilliant. Steve jumped out. You missed so much. That's what you get when you lose. Right. Okay. Thank you for your answer. $5 for the engineers. Thank you very much, Eleanor. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat. Tracy. Hello, Tracy. Thank you for being you. Well, thank you for being you. Better to do everything correctly, less aggro at the end. Karen, yeah, that's kind of like what that's our thoughts on it really, is I think it's better to, just take your time, do it properly. And yeah, it'll, because we're there for the long haul. So we don't want to be, having problems in 15 years or 20 years there, or, do you know what I mean? And I don't want that. And I don't want that to be a legacy that I leave in the future for whoever takes the sanctuary over after I'm long gone. Whoever that'll be. Oh my God, that's nuts. Yeah, I know. Wow, lots of tax grabs. Yeah, loads of tax grabs. I'm late today. How is everyone? Carl, right, you know the rules. If you're late, you have to pay the late fee. Now, I'm getting fed up with this, quite frankly. I mean, we all signed up for it. I have to do it. I have to put my money in the pot. Come on. Cough up. Got to pay your late fee. Goodness me. Like an apology would be enough. Anne, thank you very much for your super chat. Quit your birchin. I have to pay a toll for being late again. Wow. Thank you very much for your super chat late fee, Anne. And I think everyone should be late a little bit. Hopefully still a better option than where you are at the moment and the roof won't leak. Well, Jan. Take a minute. Yeah, it's definitely a better option from where we are at the moment. 100% it's a better option. It's just so much better for the animals. I was working it out. I think the goats are going to have something like somewhere in the region of about 10,000 square meters to roam. That's the goat. That'll be the goat run. I mean, that'll be like they're free. They won't even know that they're in a pen, really. They've got the whole side of a mountain, 10,000 meters, just to wander around and be little pygmy goats. How great is that? So, it's just things like that. And the horses, they can wander all day, all night. They'll just wander and wander and wander. They've got acres of land just to go and have a wander around. And we're going to keep it as natural as possible. It'll be very, very interesting for them, rather than like just a big square paddock, which can be quite boring. This is full of all sorts of things to keep their minds going. You know, they've got the trees, they've got the undulations, they've got the big steps. They go right to the top of the mountain through the little forest part. They can come down to the bottom where it's pasture. They've got all sorts of things. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait to share it with you guys when it's all set up. All of the taxes suck, Julian. I will be sending another PayPal today. Wish I could do more. Oh, Susie, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Just got here. Glad you're happy. Bridget, another one. Don't just come on, late fee now. You know that. Don't make me come around there, Bridget, because I will, you know. All right? I blinking well will. I'll send Steve around. Sandy, hi, Carl Don Bokowski. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, sorry, Carl or Carrie? Oh, Carrie, sorry. Apologies. I just read out your name wrong. Ignore the critics. You are hilarious. Susie, thank you very much. Well, yeah, I don't really take it to heart. I'm a bit careful because it's a little bit, I can see where people come from with it, but I don't know. I'll just be a little bit careful, I suppose. Keep the Klaus going. Yes, I think he will keep going. Don't go near any innuendos, Julian. Yes, exactly. Well, Jan, I think you quite like an innuendo. Well, I'm showing up now. It's outrageous. Can Rachel bring Daisy outside? Henry, they are outside, but they're feeding and they're feeding cats, dogs, walking, stuff like that, getting everyone. You'll see in a moment. She'll be up here. There'll be no problem. Hello all from Kansas, USA. Hi Lisa Larson, how you doing? Big kisses to you. Sandy, I'm not reading the name out again. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm doing great myself. Thanks everyone. Carrie, good. Glad to hear you're doing well, Carrie. I'm so sorry for reading your name out wrong. It's quite a complicated name, that one. For me, I'm sure it's not for normal people, but I suffer with things like this. Houdini for the horse. Yeah, I don't know. It's not offensive enough. I think it's got to have a little bit of a, I don't know. It's like he's annoying. Do you know what I mean? He's really annoying. His story of him coming here is from just being annoying, and he's prancy. But you can't call him Prancer because apparently that's been done. Excuse me. Sugarhead. Sugarhead. That's just not. That just doesn't cut it though, does it? Really? Oh, you little sugarhead. That doesn't cut it, Anne. It doesn't. We've got. We'll keep them coming. We'll have a think. Maybe the little horse should be called Klaus. No, definitely not Klaus. You always call me Jan. Used to it now. I know. I do, don't I? Sorry. It's because I'm reading out names and I'm seeing the first bit. I don't know. Jan, Janie Jan. I don't know what we do with it. Tracy, Cathedral City have just launched a new plant-based cheese. It's a game changer. When over in the UK, you need to try it. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, what do we use? We have some plant-based cheese that we eat. Had some last night, actually, on pizza. It was really good. I can't think of it now. If you are a cheese eater, try going over to plant-based cheese. Just try it. Just do it for me. Just try a little bit. Go on, give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? You could like it. Oh no, I missed the party. Simone, yes you did, but it's okay. I told you, late fee. Aloha from Big Island, Hawaii. Love the Sunday chats. Laurel, hi from Aloha, the Big Island, Hawaii. I'd love to go to Hawaii. It's just always looks. I think ever since I've seen Hawaii 5.0, I've wanted to go to Hawaii, and I could never work out what Steve Garrett was looking through at the beginning of the Hawaii 5.0. It was like a broken window, wasn't it? It was like that, and I don't know what that was, but the music was awesome, wasn't it? Anyway, I digress. Sorry you get caught in Julian's crossfire to me, Jane. Yes, you have been kind of like you've been grouped together now. It's the Jane and the Jan gang. Hello from Michigan. Sorry I'm late. Michael, you know what to do. Don't mess about. I don't want to hear any of that. Any of your excuses. Right. If you're late, it's a late fee. Come on. Put it in the pot. Jane, please give your kitty a kiss from me. Let's name him Gunter. I've never heard anyone name a stallion Gunter before. Fui Manchu. I'm quite impressed with that name. Yeah, it's Klaus and Gunter. Yeah, it's like, oh, come on. Oh, how great with Klaus. I would look so good walking down the street with Gunter. I think. Yeah, I can imagine Klaus walking down the street in his special outfit with his little horse. Excuse me, where are you going with that little horse? Oh, we're going to a party, yeah. Come on, then, Gunter. Let's go. He's a stallion, you know. Oh my God, I've got a horrible, horrible image in my head. Okay, people who don't upvote pay a double late fee. If I knew what upvoting was, Eleanor.
Thumbs up.
I would agree. Is that an upvote? Is a thumbs, is it? Right, get your thumbs up. That's an upvote, apparently. I didn't know that. It's Rachel. Rachel's in the house. You saying hello?
Hello.
Was that it? Is that your extent of your hello?
My shoes off.
Goodness me. Right, come on. Right, hold on. Plus, there's tax on the late fee. Well, Jill, yeah, there is tax. And also, you need to fill a form in to explain what the late fee was all about and why you're late and if it's actually acceptable. And then we have to get an engineer's report to make sure that the form you filled in is correct. Oh, that's wonderful for the precious goats. Yes. Oh, my goodness me. I'm a little way behind. I'm trying. Do you want us to share? Or are you going to get changed or anything?
I will have to.
Okay.
But I can see it.
You can't see anything, can you? Do you want a chair? I've got a cushion.
No.
You can sit here if you want.
I'll sit here.
You want to
I
sit
can't bother
here?
moving a chair. They're too heavy.
Oh, okay.
I have no strength left.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Just to let you know. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. Where are we? Okay. Got to get serious now. Stop it. Boss is here. Just to let you know, we have a minute's silence over here at 8. You're 9. Oh, okay. Okay.
What's that for?
When is that? That's for well, a minute. What's it for? Hold on a minute.
The
then.
Queen?
Yeah, it's for the Queen.
No, it's tomorrow, isn't it? It's 2 minute silence tomorrow.
No, it's a minute's silence here in half an hour then, is it? Is that right? Jan, is that right? Okay. Jill Vaughan, dang, the fee already doubled since last week. Yeah, and it has. That fee just keeps on going up. It's inflation. What do you do? Hi, Sandy. Excuse me. Hold on a minute. I will. You snoring beside me right now. Big hug for you. Oh, sorry, the kitty.
It's an in convo.
Yeah, in convo. Here we go. All innuendo with an innuendo with an 18-year-old is what keeps a smile on face. Don't forget. Right. Jess, thank you very much for your super chat. And is that your late fee? Hi, everyone. Not sure if I'm late, so I'll pay the late fee just in
Are
case.
you charging people a fee for being late?
Well, yeah. Obviously there's a late fee. It's nothing to do with me. It's a sanctioned fee. You know that. It's what happens.
Well, you have got a lot of debt then.
Why? Because I'm always late. Thank you. Bridget, thank you very much for your super chat. Late fee, but I'm still happy. Thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you for reminding us, Jan, about the minute silence. Thank you. Has Rachel got a tattoo? Saw a rose on her arm.
It's a sunflower. You can't see it very well in this light, I suppose.
No.
But yeah, I have 3. That's my 3rd one.
If he's annoying you, could name him Brad, the male version of Karen. Sorry if anyone's real name is Brad. He's Brad. Yeah. I didn't know that Brad was the male version of Karen.
I thought it was Kevin after what you were reading last night.
Yeah, I thought it was Kevin.
How about Mischief as a name for the horse?
No, I don't think it's inventive enough.
Rocky for short. We were talking about that because have you already mentioned
What?
about our farrier?
Oh no.
Our farrier Tony just always gets the names wrong.
He's so funny.
He's like, which one's this again? Is this Rocket? It's like, we don't have a donkey called Rocket, but okay.
He's brilliant. You go like, all right, so who should we do next then? And you'll say to him, oh, okay, we'll go and get, we'll do Steve. Let's check Steve's feet. So he goes, all right then, okay, go and get Steve. So he gets Steve over and he goes, right, hello, Rocket. You look at him, you go, who's Rocket? You go, this one's Rocket, isn't it? No, we were just literally 1 second ago called him Steve. Why are you calling him Rocket? And he goes, oh, is it Steve, is it? All right then, okay. Coming in, Rocket.
Stephen.
He's funny. Is Rachel come say hello?
Hi, Henry. I'm here.
Betty for the name?
Bratty.
Bratty, sorry.
Betty.
Betty. I think Betty's better.
Trying to get my late fee from last week to you. Google won't let me. Can I pay next week, please?
Oh, Mary.
That's going to start racking up a bit.
Yeah, you've got a late fees. Then you got late because your late fees are late. Then you get a late fee on top of the late fee. So I'm just making you aware of that. That that's
I think Julian
slippery
should
slope.
pay a behind fee. Oh, because you're obviously very behind on
Oh,
that.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm catching up. I'm trying to get there.
Didn't he have a name from the neighbour? Probably, but it'll be something really Spanish and weird. They're always
You can't say
weird.
that. Actually, you can. Bandit used to be called Salt Shaker.
Yeah. Exactly.
Excuse me, that's my tea.
But he didn't actually tell us to do. Anyway, new beginnings, new name.
Yeah.
Did you ever find out who was shooting last Sunday? Did you see anything the next day, dead animal or somebody? I hate guns.
No, but you know what we did find? What they did was they went down to the river where we've got there's a little bit of a temporary fence we've got put up to stop the horses from getting out onto the river and then out next door. We have that set up and it's secured. They undid that so that they could get through, but they didn't do it back up, so they left it wide open. And then the next day, of course, the horses were all running around next door. So thanks very much, you inconsiderate, ignorant people. Not that they'd be watching this.
Oh, shall I read them on here?
Yeah, read them on there. That's a good
Love
idea.
your t-shirt, Rachel. Thanks.
What does it say at the bottom?
It says friends, not food.
Friends not food. There you go.
I shall get the comments on here because every time I touch this, it focuses in and out.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch Queen's funeral on TV tomorrow?
Yeah, I would like to, but I've got a lot going on tomorrow. We've got a lot of volunteers arriving tomorrow, and it's all around about the time that the funeral starts. But I will certainly be tuning into it, whether it be on my phone or something. I will certainly be looking at it. Yeah, it's a strange period, I think, in history, a monumentous time in history. But I also wonder, I don't know where it's going. I don't know, how. I don't know. I just there's a lot of what do you call it? Nostalgia. I think it brings up a lot of nostalgia, doesn't it? Of everything that it stood for. I don't know. I find it a bit strange at the moment. I don't say I'm worried or particularly preoccupied with where the country's going. Not to get political, but there's a hell of a lot of weight on King Charles's shoulders. I think right now, a hell of a lot of weight and a lot of I don't know. I think he's got a job to do for sure.
I've got the comments here.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Such a lovely couple, says Eleanor. Thanks, Eleanor.
Well, I'm all right.
Are you going to... Oh, we've done that one. Call the new pony Lucifer, because he's a little devil, says Tracy French.
I like that. Yeah, I do like that. Lucifer.
Some people get really funny about that, don't they?
Yeah, because the thing is...
They're religious, I mean.
Yeah, and I think he's too...
He's actually quite cute.
He is quite cute. I don't know whether I'd want to put that name on him. I know Lucifer just means light, doesn't it, at the end of the day? But I don't think I would go Lucifer. And also, I think it would get shortened to Lucy anyway.
We got Lucy.
We've got a Lucy, yeah.
Hi, Rachel. Hi, Myra.
Hello, Myra.
Oh, hi. You're early. All okay, says Susie.
Who's early?
Us, I suppose.
Oh, yes, because we don't pay our late fees.
Jan says, a 1 minute silence tonight, 2 minute silence at the end of the funeral tomorrow.
Okay.
Seems strange, but okay. Justine says, sorry I'm late, reminder didn't go off. Late fee?
You can't just give us these excuses. That's no good at all.
I thought the male version of Karen was Chad, says Jess.
Well, so no one really knows what it is, do they?
Valerie, thank you for your late fee.
Thank you, Valerie.
What's for dinner tonight? I don't actually know, and this is what I have to go and figure out now, so I can't really stay much longer.
What'd you fancy?
I always fancy pasta. Always. I could eat pasta every day.
Pasta every day?
Yeah. I could even eat pasta just with cheese on it.
No, I don't like the sound of that. What about
We've got beans.
beans on toast?
That's not a dinner.
Here's a
It's a
dinner.
lunch, but I can do that if that's what you fancy.
What about mashed potato beans on toast? No?
Mashed potato with beans on toast.
Yeah.
You don't have toast and potato together.
What about mashed potato and beans? We've got any sausages? What mashed potato, beans and sausages?
Sausages.
What about, what do you reckon, guys? Sorry, excuse us. Talk amongst yourselves just while we're discussing what we're having for dinner.
If that's what you fancy, I can do that for you.
I'm easy. I'm
Or
absolutely
I can do
easy.
a chili or something like that.
Oh, chili. Oh, what's that other dish you do that's really nice? With all of them. Oh, I know what it is. It's the pasta pesta.
Don't we have pasta?
What's it called?
Pasta.
Oh, pasta. When did we have
We had
that?
that like a few nights ago.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? I could have that every day.
No,
Is that easy to make?
it's not too difficult, yeah.
Should we do that? Yeah.
Well, it depends if Sophia might not want it again.
Don't worry about Sophia. She doesn't. She doesn't mind. She loves it. She loves pesto.
Pasta.
Pasta. God, it's been a long day.
Eleanor says, where can I get that shirt?
Well, this one, I think you could probably get it. I don't know, any good quality men's clothery.
Does that say anything, or is it just like the brand of the t-shirt? I can't remember where I got it from.
It says. No, it's just the brand of the t-shirt. I
Yeah,
think.
it was quite a few years ago, so they might not even do the same design, but I can't remember.
Well, I'll tell you what, actually that brings me on to my next question, which I was going to put out to you guys, is so we're kind of gearing up because we're in September, so we're gearing up for potential fundraising ideas for the end part of this year. So been talking to Carrie, we've got a bit of a plan with Carrie, we've got a meeting with Carrie coming up, and we just sort of like want to get some ideas and feedback from you guys. So would you be interested in some new merch design ideas? Would you be interested in, what was the other thing as well? Can't remember now. It was merch. What else was it? Can't remember.
I don't know, because I don't want to say in case you don't want to say yet.
Oh, no, not that.
Not
Not
that.
yet. Not that. We've got a surprise for you guys. I've got such a surprise for you, and it is so good. You are going to love it. You're going to love it. All right. It's guaranteed you're going to love it. It's so good. I just really want to tell you what it is. Can I not tell you? No, I can't tell you. I can't tell you because I don't want to ruin it. It's
The surprise
so
will be
good.
sweeter. When
Yeah,
it's a surprise.
It will. It will be a surprise,
It's
but
fun.
you are going to love it. And there's a special thing that I'm going to do to all of the YouTube live lot, your posse, pervy, Pedro posse lot, and all of you guys. You're going to get a special code because you always stick with us every week, and we love you for it. So we're going to give you a special code anyway when it happens.
Not forgetting our patrons.
When it drops. Yeah, absolutely. But it's I'm very, very excited. I just want to tell you what it is. No, I can't tell you.
Myra, thank you very much for your super chat. Late fee, but I wasn't late. I just don't want to feel too perfect. Will
Thank you,
there
Myra.
be tents for volunteers at the new place, or will you set up a little extra house? We're kind of still working on that, really. Probably will be tents to begin with, but yeah, we're still fine-tuning the form that it will take.
Yeah, it's we've got to tread very carefully at the new place because it is a protected area. So everything, like I was saying, so everything we do, we have to make sure we get all the right permissions, and those permissions cost a lot of money. But yeah, I think that's one of the researching. That's part of the researching that I'm doing at the moment. Is I think we are allowed to have tents there for only for a certain number of days a year, and only for or a certain number of weeks or something like that. But yeah, I'm getting to the bottom of that. So I think there will be some tents there, but it'll be limited. But we're also looking at pods, a couple of glamping like pods, because it will blow you away. It really is. I was up there looking at one site where I wanted to put the tent, and I just sat there for a moment and just looked out across the mountain, and it was like, this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I thought of sitting there and just like having the horses wander around, and oh wow, be like heaven.
Jess says, what about Bandit or Nipper for the new horse? Jess, pay attention.
Jess.
We have a horse called Bandit.
I'm
Come on.
I'm disappointed in you, Jess. I'm disappointed in you. You're going to have to resit the entry exam.
And pay the entry fee.
And pay you got to pay the entry fee and resit the entry exam. You've got to name every animal at Jacob's Ridge. And they do all have names. And you've got to name them all. And if you don't know them, then...
Shame.
That's my... I forgot about that. That's my Robert De Niro. That's my... Sorry, Annie.
Art Dosher says, glad to see you two are okay. Thanks, Art Dosher. Hope you're okay. Fiona Cassidy, hi Fiona, says, let's have a Spanish name, please. Nice to nod to the animals being Spanish and the sanctuary being Spanish. Well, don't know about that, Fiona.
I'll think about that. Maybe.
If you've got any suggestions, Fiona, let us know.
Yeah. Smash the like button, guys. You have to say that every now and then. Smash it.
Tomorrow will be engaging, but I really don't care for the level of tack and bits they use with horses. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I know. That's the hard part of it, isn't it? You're watching all that kind of stuff.
Tried to send Dolla from Florence, Italy. Didn't work. I'll send tomorrow. Thanks, Ariane.
Thank you, Ariane.
Call him Ratty for short.
Ratty. No, he's definitely not a ratty. It doesn't fit. I feel like when we hit it, we'll know. Instantly, we'll know. It tends to happen like that, doesn't it?
Merch shop, make your own t-shirts.
What you mean? We make our own t-shirts? Is that what you're suggesting? Because we do that. We've got the merch shop. If you look underneath the YouTube, this video actually, I think on YouTube there's a link to our.
Put it up here.
There's a merch shop, but we've also got our own merch store.
Oh yeah.
That isn't linked to this, which is at the website lifewithoutfear.org. If you go there, there's all sorts of merchandise on there. But we're just thinking of some new, fresh designs to go on there. So and perhaps featuring a few of the new additions. Alicia the goat. Turns out she's very judgy. She's quite a judgy character. So she sort of just looks at you and she looks through you. She looks at your soul and she's judging you. And you just know you just don't come up to code for her. You're a bit of disappointment to Alicia. I challenge anyone to look at Alicia and not feel a little bit, I've let you down. There's a bit of element of that going on.
Jan says Julian's easy, or so it says on the bathroom walls. Okay. Pony name gang. The trouble is he'll settle into the sanctuary with a whole new view of life and will become the nicest boy ever. What surprise? Can't you tell us? Then it wouldn't be a surprise, would it?
I was off that then. You just put me back on the surprise. I really want to share it with you.
Because it'll be better once it's ready.
Yeah, you're going to love it. You'll love it.
How is the horse training going? Yeah, okay. It's a bit difficult because we don't have a specific area because the horses at the moment are just going through their fence like it's not there. So yeah, it's hard. We've got one that comes up and then they hog the area and they don't let the others come up. So, but yeah, we're making progress. What's going on? Merch and the calendar.
Oi! Oh, the calendar, that was it. Yeah, thank you.
I want a t-shirt with a funny big picture of Steve, or any toothy horse or donkey smiling, please.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. That's exactly the sort of like design I think that
long
we need.
sleeve t-shirts, please. I love my Steve shirt. I would love a long sleeve one.
Okay.
We'll look into that. We're going to do a whole merch store overhaul.
Yeah.
Hootie's bum on the front of a t-shirt and hoodie.
Actually, we should do it one on the back and one on the front. Like Betsy have his head on the back and have his bum on the front, maybe.
There will be a calendar this year, for next year, sorry.
Yeah, we're starting the calendar planning now. All new photographs and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I'd love a cotton thread bracelet with charms. We could add the whole lot one by one and pay for them one by one. Steve S. Head, Daisy, etc.
What a lovely idea. That is a great idea. How would we go about making that? I love that idea.
Yeah,
That's really good. And then each charm that you bought would go to that particular animal. It would be like sponsoring that animal.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I love that. Who suggested that?
That was Anne.
Anne, you're on fire, girl. I like your style. Yeah. Let's do that.
Says, what about a Christmas mystery box? A few different things like a card, mug, and something else. Would also love a jumper for merch ideas, preferably one without a hood.
So a mystery box. Well, so you would buy the box as a gift to send to somebody else, or you would?
It's a mystery to you, like.
Oh, but you buy the box and you don't know what's in it.
It's a mystery box, and yeah.
You don't want to buy a mystery box from me, and especially if I know it's Jan that's bought it. Jan, there's some cut grass and a pine cone and a sweet wrapper. There you go.
Debbie, thank you so much for your super chat, and hello.
Hey Debbie, thank you very much.
Oops, my bad, bandit. I'll get revising, save up for my late fee. Hangs head in shame, says Jess.
Well, Jess, yeah, absolutely.
Alicia sounds special, laughing face.
She is special.
When will bullfighting in Spain end? I heard less and less Spanish people attend this, but tourists and the government keeps it alive. The government supports this with billions of money. Are you sore? Am I hurting you?
Yeah, can I get you a chair? Would you mind?
I'll have to go now anyway.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. What? Okay. Well, the bullfighting, picking that up, at the moment there's some bullfighting in Murcia. We've got a bullfight going on in Mula, our local town. The one in Murcia was quite well attended, but it also had a big protest against it as well. The protest kicked off quite considerably. There was quite a police presence and stuff like that, but you saw more of that than I did.
Yeah.
Is that because it's tomorrow as well, isn't it? I think
today's the last one.
Oh, was it the last one today? Yeah. It's been on for 3 days.
Longer, I think it was a week in total, but not continuously. But yeah, we were speaking about this the other day, and we have to hope that it starts becoming not, what's the word?
Financially viable.
Yeah.
Because that's the only reason they're doing it, isn't it?
That's the only reason that it will end up getting cancelled as well, is because.
I don't think actually you say that. I don't think it will, because you're talking about old traditions, and where there's old tradition, there's old money.
Well, there was never a.
Stand up a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, go on, carry on.
There wasn't a bull ring in Mula before. They just had like a pop-up one, which they'd have in 1 month of the year, and then they asked the town, "Do you want a bull ring, like a permanent bull ring?" And the majority of people voted no. And then so they were like, "Okay, we're not going to have one." And then some guy with loads of money stepped forward and he said, "Well, if I pay for it, will you go through with it?" And they did. And there's a law which says, the traditions law? It's some sort of traditions law. It's protected under tradition, basically, which is why even though it was voted no, they were allowed to go through with it. So the majority of people don't want it anymore. We just have to hope that it dies out. I need to go now.
Okay. Where are we up to?
Linda says, Pedro in shorts and a wide smile, please.
Who said that?
Linda.
Disgusting. Right, hold on. We're
further down.
We're further down than that. Can you get me to where we are? And I can catch up.
Sorry for
because it's all going to get out of control again in a moment. Jan, would you mind, or somebody, could you just let us know when the minute silence starts? Because I'd like to follow that as well. Actually, I'd just like to do that as well.
Right, I'm gonna go make dinner, guys. Thank you for joining, and have a good week. Thank you all very much for your super chats, and I will leave you.
Where are we up to?
Julian.
Is that right?
Manuelito, little Manuel.
Manuelito. Manuelito.
Bye.
The thing is,
bye.
See you later. Bye bye. I think the problem is, if he's Manuel, then that's going to make me more like Baz, like Basil Fawlty and Manuel. I'm not sure if that's such a good idea. And it should be exactly the same kind of dynamic as well. I'd just be chasing them around the sanctuary with a stick, or with a branch with leaves on it. For merchandise, what about the tie-dye hooded sweatshirts with some of the animals printed on them? Jennifer, I'm a massive fan of tie-dye, but I mean, yeah, we could look at it, couldn't we? If we could put it out there as a design, it might be a winner. I think you either tie-dye is a bit Marmite, isn't it? It's either people like it or hate it.
I think some are nice. I think it depends.
It depends, yeah. What about a design competition? Winning design goes on a collection. Yeah, Jess, that's a good idea. Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? I'm American too, so I'm not sure. Oh, and sorry, internal conversation. Yes. What will you do when a horse passes away? Bury it, give it to Slaughterhouse, or what do you do with bodies of large animals? Well, thank you for that question. Quite a dark question. We have to have an insurance where you have cadavers. What is it? Cadaver. Where cadavers are.
Sorry.
Pardon?
Cadavers.
They have to be removed and disposed in a sanitary way, which is, it's a shame because I would prefer to keep them on the sanctuary and just have a little memorial garden. I think you can probably get away with it with smaller animals, but I think when you start talking about horses and things like that, it becomes a question of responsibility, and you've got to do the right thing, unfortunately, and you've got to follow the law, because if you don't, then you run the danger of all sorts of other repercussions that could put the existing or remaining residents of the sanctuary at risk. So yeah, you just have to follow that. So that's what you have. You have an insurance. You have to have the insurance to get the licenses. That insurance says when one of your animals passes, they come along and take them away. Sorry, late. Just got in after beautiful evening dog walk. Hey, Hev. Well, I hope you had a lovely dog walk. Please, the thing is, if I'm not, I'll just keep that there. I'm just keeping an eye on the time because I would like to observe a minute's silence at 9 o'clock. Well, 9 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock UK time. And ask, with the trailer, don't drug them. It's better to take one at a time agitated versus two on the sedatives, and they need their feet underneath them. It's a short trip. Yeah, and it is a short trip. No, we wouldn't be drugging them. We wouldn't do that. That's why Rachel's taking the time now to train them. So keep them calm. Yeah, totally agree with you. Slow way, just slow, easy. Don't force it. I've learnt a lesson actually this week. I'm going to share it with you. You might like it, you might not. But it was the difference between you might know this, you might have heard of this before or not, I don't know, but willfulness and willingness. And if you're willful, then you come against obstructions and problems. But if you're willing, then you can get more into the flow. So when you're presented with a problem, and this is the lesson I've had this week, because obviously it's just been smashing up against problems and issues and things for the new sanctuary, and trying to keep calm all the way through that to make sure that you can actually reach the goal, is I realized that I was being willful. I was trying to force my will on the situation. This must happen. We need this. Why isn't this happening? Always getting these knockbacks. Whereas then waking up and thinking, hold on a minute, let's change that and be willing. So you hit a boundary rather than smash against it, flow around it and find out where we need to go and what we need to do. And yeah, so that was my lesson this week, which was quite interesting, I thought. God knows how long I'll stay on that track, but no, I need that just for a second.
No,
just for one more minute.
Oh,
just
okay.
for one more minute. We're going to mystery box is cool. I'll take a pine cone. And Henry Thompson, Rachel got COVID in Barn, Lincolnshire. Pulled muscle. Can get Sophie and Daisy. Cheer me up. Oh, Henry, sorry to hear you've got COVID. I hope you feel better, and I'm sorry you've pulled your muscle. 2059. Hev, thank you very much for your super chat. Sorry, late fee. That's great. It's great. These late fees, honestly, what a great idea. Who on earth thought of it? Because you're all late. I love it. Late fee's going up next week. It's definitely going up. 50 quid next week, late fee. I think I could guess what would be in my mystery box. Still good for the roses. No, Jan, it would be nothing quite so inventive. Right. And Nick, late fee is due. Yes, Nick. Come on. Everyone else has to pay it. Okay, so now we're going to observe just a minute's silence in remembrance of the Queen. Thank you very much, everybody. So, picking up where we left off, Nick says Julian's leg has gone to sleep. And Murray says, come on, Nick, no excuses. Late fee, put it in the pot. Let's go. Anne, oh no, that's an internal conversation. Alvaro, it means truth. Don't think you have an owl. Owl. Fiona, actually, that's not a bad. Hi, Fiona. Have you ever seen that film? Which is like this? Apparently, it's the worst film ever made. I can't remember what it's called now. And he goes, "Hi, Johnny. Do you know that film I'm talking about or not? Is it just me? Probably just me. It was just the way it just suddenly said hi, Fiona. It just reminded me of that scene. Oh, God, keep on track. Right, Alvaro. I think it's a great idea. Actually, I like that. Yeah. I'll have a think about that. Alvaro, Al, but it's a bit Al Pacino. So it's like Scarface, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, how about you guys have beads made? Each bead contains the hair of one of the animals. The beads can then be made into bracelets or necklaces. Well, that's on the same, Gary, that's on the same kind of line of Anne's idea of the charms, I think. So yeah, it's I do like that idea. I think that's definitely a possibility. I think just got to work out how we do it and how that would work. But yeah, I do like it. Does this surprise involve Pedro? Listen, Jane, right? Stop it, okay? You'll just have to wait for your surprise. I am so desperate to tell you because I'm so excited about it. I've got some great people on board and you're just going to love it. It's great. I'm so excited. Anyway, I can't tell you. I used to put a toilet roll in a surprise Christmas present with a note explaining that the loo roll would be useful if the Christmas turkey doesn't get cooked properly. Hev. Oh, do you know what? I did that to my dad once. He used to smoke and I didn't like him smoking. So I got a match. I remember one day during the year, he put a cigarette out in a matchbox and it had an old match in it and its cigarette butt and it was in a matchbox. So I took this matchbox, I saw it and I thought, I just really didn't like him smoking. So I wrapped it up in a present shape, made it a present and put it under the tree. Well, that was way before Christmas. So, because the Christmas tree was up early. So Christmas Day came and it was a lovely Christmas and the family were there and it was amazing Christmas. I love it. I remember great memories of this Christmas. And then right at the end, I'd forgotten all about it. My late grandfather, he was there and he said, "Oh, the little present left under here." And it came back to me of what it was. And I thought, no, I can't. And it was too late. And it was all happening in slow motion. And he picks up the thing and he was like, "It's for you." And I was like, no. Anyway, he gave the present to my dad and I was just like, I was gutted because I thought this is horrible. And my dad's face, it lit up. He was so excited to get this little present. And he read the card and it said, to Dad, love, Julian. And he looked at it and his face, his eyes, everything about it. He was really quite like, oh, this is nice. And he was all excited for it. And I was dying inside because I knew what was in there. And I was absolutely dying inside because I just knew what to think. And then the look of disappointment on his face when he opened that present was, it was a killer. It was a killer because he sort of looked at him and went, Okay. And there was just this immense disappointment on his face. But he did give up smoking in the end, so that was all good. So that's a little bit like you putting a toilet roll in a box. Hev. It's not nice. It builds people's expectations up and cuts them down. You mustn't do that. I'll buy Henry a daisy charm. My treat. And what a lovely idea. Yeah, we need to do this. Can we find anybody? Can we reach out? If you know anybody, drop us an email at info@jacobsridge.com. If you know anybody that can make these charms or you think might be able to, I don't know, through, I don't know, maybe Etsy or something. I don't know. Where would we get those charms made? Because it is a brilliant idea. I love it. I want to do it. God knows how we're going to do it, but it's going to be done. Okay, we're going to put it out there, and it will be done. It will be done. We'll find a way. If Julian has a hand in it, I feel the postman will be giving me funny looks when he hands it over. Well, I'm not even going to go there, Jan. I'm not going to tell you what's going on. I just watched the pot noodle ad. You know, the one with Hoti on the old woman's back. I know. Isn't that weird? As soon as that video went viral, there was suddenly all these adverts with donkeys in it. And they all look like Hoti or Steve. I was like, goodness me. They could have got in contact with us. Pot noodle, get in contact with us. You have the real deal. Steve eating a pot noodle. Could you imagine Hoti with his bum in a pot noodle? Probably not so nice. Anybody out there? Anybody marketing for pot noodle? Give us a shout. We are considering endorsements, but they've got to be vegan, obviously. Rachel, Henry is sick with COVID and an injury and keeps asking for one of the dogs. Yes, Sandy, Rachel's not here. The dogs are in bed. We will have a look for you. I'll see if we'll find. Don't worry, Henry. We'll find Daisy for you. If I move, we'll probably lose connection. That's the only thing. Pedro, Jack in the Box. Now you're talking. You'd like that. Absolute filth. You're absolute filth, you lot. Hi from Southend. Late as usual. Soz, Kim, come on. Put your late fee in the box. I don't want to hear any excuses. All right. You know the rules. When you're late, there's a late fee. It's a £5 in the pot for being late. Honestly, it's a disappointment. Maria, hello, Sir Julian and Rachel. I hope everything is going well. How's the doggy doing? Goatee, I hope I spelled his name right. Well, Maria, thank you very much for your message. Late fee, you're late, just saying. I don't make the rules. Goatee's, I talked about it at the beginning of this live feed. I'll whiz through it really quickly. Basically, the tumour that he has, he's been scanned to see if there was any other tumours around, which they were suspecting, and there's no other tumours in the body. So it's really good. So it's isolated. It can be removed, but it's quite a big surgery to do it. I was a little bit hesitant to agree to it because of his age and his frailty and the fact that he's losing weight. But the vet has assured me that we're talking about, yes, it's quite a surgery to do, but she assures me that he'll be making a much better recovery in about 10 days. So I'm kind of, I trust her and I trust her judgment. And so I think that's the route we'll go. So I do believe that he's going in tomorrow for, I think he's going in for a couple more tests, or he might actually be going in for I think he's going in for the actual op tomorrow. I have to check that with Rach. But thank you for asking. Jan, you know Julian secretly adores you. It's so secret, Jan. It's so secret, not even I know about it. Right. Right. What's it? Because when the farm farrier comes and says, what's its name? You can shout Eureka. What's his name? What's this one's name? What's it? Bye, Rachel. You have a good week too. God, I'm far away. How about Toffee for a name? The boy took a lot of chewing. That boy took a lot of chewing. Toffee. Tyra, Toffee. It's too nice. It's too nice a name for him. He's horrible. He's a horrible little horse. He's like Napoleon. He's a little dictator, and he stresses all the horses out. He prances about, he shouts. He thinks he's, I don't know what he thinks he is, but no, he can't be called Toffee. Toffee's too nice a name. Can Julian be quiet for a minute? I was quiet for a minute. I did my Nick. Where's your late fee, Nick? I didn't see it. Yes, Basil 40, you are. All right, Chana, thank you very much. Oh, don't. I have been referred to as Baz a couple of times. I'll give you a minute warning, but then you're running late in chat. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Well, I think we did it, didn't we? Yeah, we did it. 5-minute countdown, guys. Sorry. Right, okay. Let me catch up because I'm obviously 15 minutes behind on the chat. Are you kidding me? Lovely shirt, Julian. You're looking very dapper this evening. Anything special? No, it was just a bit chilly. Normally I'm covered in dirt and stuff. So if you had a whole day off and no chores, what time would you get up? Well, unfortunately, your body clock gets you get used to it, don't you? So you wake up whatever. So it's sort of like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and that's it. And it's like, oh, I'm up now. Or if you're really lucky, 7. But no, if I could, I would lay in until midday, and I'd just be a snoozing mess. Right. Lisa, thank you very much for your super chat. That's amazing. For goatee surgery or the fencing, a bit of trivia. The sunflower is the state flower of Kansas. Thank you for keeping in such close communication with your followers. It is much appreciated. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Minute. Oh. Anytime with equines, it's pressure and release. Yeah, it is. And it is pressure and release. But Rachel could probably tell you a bit more actually, because there's other aspects to it. And we're saying about pressure and release with equines. What's your view on that?
Hang on a minute. I thought my brain was. I thought I'd turn my brain off.
Turn your brain on.
Pressure and release. Well. So what the idea, did you explain what it was or not?
No. Anne knows what pressure and release is.
Yeah, I just mean to everyone else.
Oh no, not to everyone else. No.
So it's putting, basically to train the horse. They were trying to get it used to the fly spray, is putting it near the horse and only taking it away when they basically give you a sign of release. So people say that could be like licking and chewing, but licking and chewing can also be a method of like displacement. So it can be basically submitting. So they think if I submit, then I'll get left alone. So I don't think, personally, I don't think it's the best way, because you're making them submit rather than them enjoying the experience. It's not a really negative experience, but at the same time it's not particularly positive, so they don't create a positive association with the thing you're trying to train them. So yeah, that's my view.
Yeah, no, it's interesting because I'm probably a bit more like limited. When you're talking about pressure and release, I've always used pressure and release. Always put but very, very slight pressure. So you put a little bit of pressure onto the horse, hold it, wait for that release or the sign of release, whatever it might be, and then either step back or move forward or whatever. Just but very, very gradually and slowly. And that's always worked for me. But with I think with your technique and the way that you do it, you've actually taught me how I think horses are so delicate and they're so sensitive that you've taught me that is almost like how to be even more sensitive with pressure and release, like elements of pressure and release. And I think that's really important.
I think there are some situations where maybe you might need to use it, for example, like a horse that you can't get anywhere near. So there's no way of being able to give it a positive reinforcement because it has no positive association with humans.
Yeah.
So I think in that instance, you could use it just to get the horse to stop and to start to interact, like, and look at you or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm not like, no, don't use it. But I think a lot of the time it's people are like, oh, the horse is relaxed, the horse is releasing now because they're chewing or they're licking.
Yeah.
Whereas that it's often them submitting,
Yeah, and
trying to
yeah.
appease the trainer, which is overlooked.
Yeah, yeah. And that's also comes under the category of learned submission as well, doesn't it?
Well, it could go into that, yeah. If that was successful, then that would then be learnt. They've learnt to submit.
Yeah.
I guess.
And then, so ultimately, you're then starting to ask the question of how
Ethical is it?
Yeah, how ethical is it, and what state of mind are you putting that horse in, and how natural environment is that horse enjoying, all of those things. So yeah, it's
and it's not just that as well. It's like if they've not had a positive association with something that you've trained them, then the chances are of them reverting back, some.
Oh, okay, it's far greater.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Unless they're in that learned submission state.
Yeah.
Going now.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks for the
Bye.
chat.
Henry is not very well.
Oh, Henry.
He's got COVID.
Sorry to hear that,
and he's pulled a muscle, and he would really like to see Daisy, but I don't know how would we do that.
I don't know where she is, but I can go and look for her for you, and maybe I can get Sophia to bring her up.
Yeah, do that.
I'll go and look for her, Henry.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. See you
Right.
soon.
See you in a bit. Okay, there you go. Anyway, that was just sort of get onto that a little bit, and love about willingness and willfulness. Yeah, it kind of resonates, doesn't it? It was that really spoke to me, and yeah, I liked it a lot, and you realise of how much in life that we are willful, and we're trying to like just push through and get what we want done, and we're trying to put out, impose our will on something, and yeah, if we're willing to just move a little bit, it makes a big difference. Anyway. Time, 1 minute silence, guys. Oh, sorry. Right, okay, right. Missed that bit. That's how far behind I am. Just to add my inappropriate humour, what a wasted opportunity to get a sponsored silence of Jan and Julian. Jess, how dare you? Absolutely. I hate inappropriate humour. Did either of you see Queen Elizabeth in person? I did. Yeah, we did actually. We went to Scotland a few years ago, and we were driving through. We went to Balmoral, and we were we didn't go to Balmoral. I would never be allowed beyond those gates. I mean, let's just make that really clear. There's armed guards there. I tried. I'll be honest. But no, they didn't. They wouldn't let me in. No, we were driving through past the gates of Balmoral, and it was a Sunday, and the Queen was in residence, and we parked up because I said to Rach, I said, because I knew the Queen would be coming back from church, and I just wanted to take that opportunity just to see her, really. I don't know why, I don't know. And there I was, honestly. Why is it? Well, certain situations can turn you absolutely into someone you don't really recognise. So I got so excited, I got really excited about seeing the Queen that I stood at the gates of Balmoral, and she. Hold on a minute, I've got a note come through. It's okay, don't worry. So I stood at the gates of Balmoral. Right, so I'm there. A beautiful day, a really beautiful day, and suddenly the buzz starts around. All the press are starting there, and they've closed the road, and the police are blowing whistles or whatever they're doing. I don't know. Anyway, they closed the road, and then you could see this entourage coming. The Range Rovers and all of that, straight down. Police in the front with the flashing lights. It was awesome, amazing sight actually. And where I was standing was right by the gates of Balmoral. So I feel sorry for the Queen, really, because as she came round, obviously I'm standing there, and instead of being like just a normal guy, I'm just Julian from Jacob's Ridge, I just turned into this idiot. Just turned into an absolute idiot. Hello, Queen. So I was like, I'm waving. She waved back, and I was like, the Queen just waved at me. Oh my God! And then the next one, and then next to the Queen was William, and and he's waving as well and giving a little smile. In fact, he gave me a little smile, which was nice. Me and Will. And yeah, and then like there was a few others. Who else was there? King Charles was there, and Camilla. Saw Camilla and Charles. Yeah, it was an amazing moment. It was just an amazing moment for me. Anyway, I was just like, and then it made my day. I was like, oh, I saw the Queen. I just saw the Queen. Yeah. So yeah, that was it. So did I meet her? No. But she, if you'd asked, they'd probably remember the idiot that was waving at Balmoral Castle. That was me. Can you see Daisy, please? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ready. Daisy. Right, we're going to move this down. Okay. Can you see her? Probably not, because she's too dark. Look how dark she is. I mean, she's just a darkness there, Henry. I don't know if you can see her or not. Probably not. I've got no way of illuminating her. If I put the camera to...
No, you can see her tongue.
You just can't see anything because she's a black dog at night time. You can't really see anything. I'll try. Hold on a minute. I might have an option. Hold on. Keep her there a minute.
Oh, crazy. Say hello to your fans, Daisy. It's like, only if I get treats.
Oh.
That works.
Does that work?
Yeah. You can see her. Daisy, look. Oh. Okay, you're a bit close now. You need to come back here a bit.
Daisy. Can you see her okay there, Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've illuminated her for you.
Turn around.
Daisy, come on.
She's going to sit that way.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll move the camera then. It might be easier than moving the dog. There she is.
Oh, good girl. Look, oh.
Okay. Oh, I might take that away a little bit. Little cutie. What's that? What is it with weird things that happen on a Sunday night round here? Okay. Hold on a minute.
Is that okay, yeah?
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, Henry. Well, I hope you enjoy. Oh my word! Suddenly turned into a bit of a horror story. Why am we not focused? Okay, we'll try that. But that's very bright. That's really bright, isn't it? Let me just turn that brightness down. Oh, no, it's up. This is great, by the way. This is one of my film lights, and it's got a great thing on it. Hold on a minute. I love this. Such a kid. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You'll like this. It's worth it. Just wait a second. Wait a second. Right, I'm going to show you something. Just hang on. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you something. Hold on a minute. Hold on. You're going. Oh. Right. So you've got brightness. Obviously, that's nothing. Everyone's got a dimmer switch. We can all do dimmer, but this is brilliant. Hold on. Why is that not? Oh, it's so annoying. Oh. So now we can adjust the tone of the light. See this? Okay. You can't really see it. You can't really make it out, can you? It's all. Hold on a minute. Stay with me. Right, it does something else. This is really good. Oh, wow! Look at this. God, I just looked straight at that. That's not a good idea. Hold on a minute. It does other things as well. Hold on, it does other things as well. Hold on. Don't know what that one is. I don't know what half of these are. This is interesting. Don't know what that is. Oof. It's a strobe. We don't want that. Oh no, this is quite good. This is like if you're shooting paparazzi kind of scene, you know, you're going through and it's like, oh, get it off me. Get off, not tonight. Look, just leave me alone, will you? Private man here. It's got stuff like that. Amazing, brilliant. Anyway, I'll just stick that on there for now. So hold on a minute. I'm losing control. Hold on a minute. I'll just stick that like that. All right. There we go. Okay, good. That's a little less scary. Right, where were we? Right, okay. I met her on one particular occasion that I treasure the memory of. Very informal and natural. I was lucky to receive that wonderful mischievous grin and eye twinkle. Oh, that's nice. Nick Williams, thank you very much. You paid your late fee. Well, it was getting close, Nick. I'll be honest. Yeah, it was. We were just filling out all the forms to send the boys around. Right. Okay. Right. Where are we? Let's have a look. Right. Hold on a minute. I must be so far behind. Hold on. I'm going to try and catch up. All right. Just stick with me. Stick with me. Can you get Rachel? We've got Daisy. Kim, thank you very much for your late fee. That's superb. Thank you. Jane, I love the way you say the move will be brilliant for the animals, that you put their needs before yours. Good job, Julian. Oh, Jane, thank you. Well, to be honest, it has to be, doesn't it? Because otherwise, if I'd be in a flat, it would just be like, well, should we get ourselves a nice little flat? But what about the animals? They'd be all right. It's got a balcony. We could stick them on the balcony. Steve and all the horses, they'd be fine on there. It's got communal parking area. We could put some pigs down there. Goats. There's a garden complex in the flat. It'd be amazing. In fact, that's almost tempting, isn't it? If you could, that would be an interesting thing to do, I think. So right, where are we? Okay, Henry, Julian just answered you. Rachel is gone, and he will try. Oh, sorry, Henry. Right, okay, sorry. Right, just got that. Anne, thank you very much for your super chat. Murphy, the Wonder Dog, wishes Goatee great recovery. Oh, thank you very much, Anne. Goatee the Great. Julian, did you realise that Jacob's Ridge Letters Reorganised comes out as disgrace job? Linda, well, thank you. Thank you. I didn't know that, but I feel wiser. I feel very wise now that I've got that information. Thank you for sharing that. There you have the name, Napoleon. It's great. Oh my God, how far back am I? Okay, I'm gonna have to smash through a couple of these things. Stacey G, thank you very much for your super chat. My late fee. Hi, Julian and Rachel. Well, Stacey, thank you very much. Okay, yes, I should just tick you off there. Oh, there's still a few late fees that we haven't had in yet. I don't know what's going on here, but come on, you know who you are. You know who you are. Let's not have it. Smash that like button, guys. And I see, yes, they are. Yes, hold on. I don't know what I mean. Anne says, I meant no disrespect calling children critters. No, I'm sure you didn't. I missed that part of the conversation because I probably went through it, but I'm sure no one would have thought that you were disrespectful like that. I love the fact that you and Rachel really research all areas of the animal. You really do your best for all your animals. Jess, yeah, I mean, I think it's, thank you for saying that, but it's, I think it's just, we're a good team. We seem to just be a really good team. And Rachel is very, she's a deep thinker when it comes to the animals, and she really does consider their needs, but not only their needs, their species needs, but their individual needs. And she really does think about it. And I just absolutely adore that about her. And I think we're a good team in that respect because, whereas I might be more, I suppose, on the practical side or more on the, the structure of the place, I don't know, or like, especially like with the move is concerned, I'm able to sort of like pull away a little bit from the day to day and just concentrate on making sure that we're doing the right thing, that we're walking in the right direction and all of that. It just seems to be a really good team. And I just love that. And of course, I think we're very blessed as well with Sophia here as a long-term volunteer, because just her work ethic is just tremendous. And her and Rachel form this great team as well. It's good. We're incredibly blessed at the moment. I feel we're very blessed. I think it's just a coming together of minds, and we share the same passion. And I think, and the understanding, I suppose, and it's, we want the animals to have the best they can. And we know that we're just nowhere near good enough yet. That's the other thing as well, is we know there's so much improvement we want to do. And that kind of keeps you sharp, because it's like everywhere you look, you're like, oh, that's no good. That's rubbish. That's, we've got to improve on this. We've got to improve on that. But at the same time, you're still doing the day to day, but you're always constantly trying to improve all the time. And I think that's what it is. I think you're just constantly searching for that perfection, which doesn't exist. So you're just constantly looking for it. But anyway, How about a Mufasa and Ben update? Well, Pag, yeah, Mufasa, I love that horse so much. I just love him. He's such a beautiful character. He's actually looking really good. He's still incredibly thin. I mean, he's wafer thin, but he's eating. He's eating brilliantly. He's really got a good appetite on him. We're having to put him away during parts of the day for his feed because the other horses will bully him off his food. But he's in himself and as a character and in his, where he is, your animals, it's like he's in a really good place. He's very happy. Last night we went down there to give him his late night feed and he was just standing very quietly, almost nose to nose with Barry. So they were having a little chat. But I think they were both like sleeping, but it was really cute. They were just right close to each other. It was really lovely. It was nice to witness, actually. I love that Julian and Rachel and the chat are always so kind. What a wonderful family we have here. Susie, yeah, I agree, actually. Yeah, we don't tolerate any of these horrible people. Not that there are any horrible people, are there? Yeah, maybe one or two. But they're not really. On the inside. Perhaps, or are they? Don't know. Perhaps there are. Are they horrible people? Don't know. Yeah, there are. Yeah, I can answer that one. You turned into Mick Jagger on Meeting the Queen. Yeah, I was like the Queen. All right. That's a nice Rolls Royce. I got a Rolls Royce. I like yours. All right. Get off my cloud. Come on. There's a late fee, or as I call it, a toll. Sheesh. Susie, Sandy. Now, come on. Not everybody is in a position to pay a late fee, and I'm not going to put any pressure on you. You know it's there, all right? Okay. But I also appreciate that not everyone can pay a late fee. But don't worry, it goes in the book. We don't forget. Klaus seems to have been quiet this week. Well, Nick, I think I was explaining earlier, I did receive a couple of messages where people were saying that he was a little bit offensive. So it's just made me sort of like just rethink it a little bit. Because my sense of humor is a bit, as I was saying before, my sense of humor is a bit basic, and I find innuendo quite funny, which is really very old-fashioned kind of humor, isn't it? It goes back to sort of Carry On films and things like that. So it's not everybody's cup of tea. But with Klaus, I just can't help it. It just all gets a little bit outrageous. Anyway. Yeah, well, we just had the image of Klaus has gone to a party with his little horse. The mind boggles what party Klaus would go to with a little stallion, doesn't it? That frightens me. That frightens me. It frightens me what goes on in here sometimes. Could you imagine Klaus meeting the Queen? Yeah, it's the Queen. Yeah, I like queens. We are all queens inside, Yeah, would you like to sit on my throne? Anyway, Henry, there you go. Oh, okay. She did have a fantastic sense of humour. She did. I think she did. As far as the stories I've heard that have come out have been absolutely brilliant, haven't they? Did you hear the one about when she met the American people walking around Balmoral and they didn't recognise her? That was a great story. Murphy the Wonder Dog. Right, hold on. Daisy licked me. Thank goodness it wasn't Julian. I don't tend to go around licking people. Just shop windows normally. That's just. I've been told off about that. Apparently, yeah, just going around the high street. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, high street. That's my favourite time. With a couple of shopping bags with some rocks in it and. Rocks in my right hand one, and in my shopping bag in my left one, I like to put just an assortment of things. Sometimes like a clothes peg and a 3-year-old newspaper, and then I just walk around the high street, and then occasionally just go up to the odd shop window and just start licking the window and waving at people inside. Sometimes there's people inside. Sometimes there's no one in there at all. That's just how I like to pass my afternoons. Don't judge me. How sweet of you all. Made his night. You all are blessed. Did you get to the bottom of the shooting? Ja. Yes. I sent Klaus down, and we got right to the bottom of the shooting. Shooting in the bottom, it was amazing. Stop it. Napoleon is a great name. No, it's not. It's too. Napoleon's too refined for him. He's not refined enough to be Napoleon. Where are we? And Nick Williams, they cut their fencing so the horses were out the next day. The move can't come soon enough. Yeah, that's what the hunters did. They were just to gain access. They just cut the fencing to come through and then left it open. Next day, horses running around next door. It's like, well, how did you get out, guys? What's happening? Oh, here we go. Anyway, you're right. The move cannot come soon enough. Right. Okay, where are we? Let me try and catch up. I'm getting there. Turn the disco lights back on, Julian, and let's have a dance party. Fu Manchu, dance party. Did someone say dance party? Disco? What? We've got no music. I can't play music, can I? 'Cause it's alive. Otherwise, I'll get like, hey, you can't have that. Other people might like it, or there might be someone else. Where did you get that light, Julian? Valerie, it was a Christmas present. It's so good. I can tell you the make of it if you'd like to know. Oh, I'll try not to turn it around that way. It's called a Pocket Light, Lite, Pocket Light F7. Yeah, LED. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Get it. Get one. It's so good. Very versatile. Very bright as well. Incredibly bright. Okay, where are we? Right. Hold on. Daisy's gone to bed now, Henry. Oh, Henry, sorry. Will there be less mucking out on the new place since the area is bigger and poo might be a huge problem? That's a good question, actually, and very apt, because yesterday afternoon I was on poo problems and problems with poo and what poo we need to be careful of for the environment and etc. 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 And what I've done is I've got two options. One is I contract a guy or a company to come and remove the poo. And what they do is they leave a massive container on site, and then we put all the poo in the container. And then when it gets like 3/4 full, you put a request in, and they come along and they cart it away and they go and dispose of it. But that costs money. But it's a very simple and easy solution. The other solution is that I take that money that I would pay to the contractor and I invest it into a big poo trailer, and we pile the poo up ourselves on the trailer, so it's not contaminating. The fundamental thing is it mustn't be on the ground. It's got to have a barrier between it and the ground so that it doesn't leak into water tables and things like that and cause other problems. So so we could invest in the trailer, and then when we get when the trailer's full, then we could find a company or a farmer or someone like that that would buy the poo off us, which obviously makes better sense. The only thing with that is it's a bit hit and miss, because if your trailer's full of poo and you can't find anywhere, what do you do with it? You can't dump it. What do you do with it? So that's the other side of it. But maybe a mix of both, that might work. But yeah, so waste control, residue is important. Lots of questions about residue tonight. I'm not sure if I like the word residue. It's got a funny residue. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Anyway, where are we? So that's basically one of the problems that I've been getting my head around at the moment. Nick says, the Queen Mum gave us an extra week's holiday on our speech day. The deputy head, who had just finished the next term's timetable, looked like a stroke was imminent, long before Excel planning apps. Oh my word, yeah. Can you imagine that? You forget, don't you, how easy it is now with all like technology and stuff and Excel and all of that. You can do all that. But before it was like, you had to write it all out. Crazy, man. Can you imagine? Very late here, but I'm broke, so no fee. Oh, I see. Interesting. Very interesting. So that's what you're telling. So you're telling us there's no fee. You're not paying late fee. Is that right? So you get some kind of special treatment. Right. Okay. That's going in the book. That's Gallo Vidian. No late fee. Refusal. refusal to pay. Right, okay. Expect Steve at any moment. Keep looking over your shoulder. He'll be, when you're driving in your car, look in the car behind who's following you. Could be Steve. You never know. That motorbike that's following you, look in the helmet. It's probably Steve. He'll get it. He'll get it. Don't think you get away that easy. A rooftop flat would be great for the animals. The views out on top of the world. Great idea. Yeah, let's do it. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? What an amazing sanctuary. I'm not sure the animals would be that happy. Unless we had a rooftop pool as well. The old Steve would be swimming about in that. Promise I'll pay next week. Can you put me on a reserve list? Well, Marie, yes. Okay. All right, just this once. If Julian reacted like that to seeing the Queen, imagine what he'd be like meeting me. Jen, I'd faint, wouldn't I? Just like be overload, sensory overload. It would be like, oh my God, she's real. And then it would be like, wow, the smell. Jeez, that would be the biggest, probably that would be the biggest impact, would just be the smell. It would be like, I can't get near that. Do you know what I mean? It would be like, whoa, that's a bit too much. Anyway, I'm just going on. I don't know that. As unfair for me to say. I'm just, it's what people have told me. You balance each other very well, Julian. Yes, Sandy, I think we do. Debbie, thank you very much for your super chat. Always amazed at how patient and thoughtful you and Rachel are. Here's another donation. Oh, Debbie, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Bridget, adios, bunches of donuts. Why did you mention donuts? It's not very nice, is it? I'm sitting here without a donut and it's dinner time. No donuts and you're mentioning donuts. Right. Will you get someone to build solid and wide roads on the new place so the roads won't vanish in the rain? Well, you've got some great questions tonight. I like it. Roads. What can I tell you about roads? Roads need permits. Permits cost a lot of money. We have to be very careful. They need roads. It needs roads, but again, because of the area that it's going in, it's particularly beautiful and it is a protected area. We can't just pile in there with bulldozers and start putting in roads. Two reasons. One is the cost is immense to build any kind of road. So what we will have is we have to, and again, you've read my mind. This is where one of the things I was working on yesterday as well is looking at old existing tracks. So I've been working out where the old existing tracks are because legally we're allowed to clean existing tracks. And that's what we're looking at. So we're looking at where the existing tracks are. We can't do any major earth movement or anything like that. So we just put the existing tracks, rebuild them back in. But it won't suffer as much as it does here because here we're a dried riverbed. So when all the rain comes and we have those extreme weathers, you can imagine it just turns to complete slurry and mess, and you just get all the water running down to where naturally it's a riverbed. So, but there you're on the side of a mountain, so the water's off. So the biggest worry you've got is if you get an absolute deluge, it could, if your road isn't built properly, it could wash, I suppose, wash a little bit of the road away if it's in that particular zone. But I went up there and inspected it after we had massive rain this year and hardly touched it. The drainage up there is superb, so I'm quite confident about that. June, I think you just nailed it. Name your new steed Napoleon Dynamite. Dynamite. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I think it might be. I think he'd be locked up, Jan. Well, if I saw Jan, I think we'd have to lock you up, Jan. Julian would pass out if he met you, Jan. Unlike the Queen, I'd make him bow and scrape in apology for all his cheek. Well, keep dreaming, Jan. Keep dreaming. All right. Everyone here is truly wonderful. Debbie and all of the super chatters are too cool. Yeah, I agree. I concur. Did anyone's parents used to call you Trouble with a capital T? I think Trouble is a good name for the new fella. Yeah, we've had a few suggestions, Stacey, for Trouble, and I think it is a good name. It's very descriptive, but I still don't really feel like it's his name. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's just not, it's not clicking. It's not there. It's like one of those things I'm waiting for it to go, whoa. That was me being a load of choir of angels. And via other donations are amazing. They greatly appreciate you all. Yes, we do. Thank you very, very much. With it, whether it be through PayPal or through Patreon. If you're not a patron, I hate to do this because I don't think it's what you tune in for. But if you're not a patron and you could or you would consider becoming a patron, it's a great way to support the sanctuary because we know we get to see exactly how much is coming in each month, and that is great for budgeting, especially these times. Going through these times as we are, it's very, very good to know because we get a notification if we lose a patron, and we get a notification if we get a patron, and that all helps us to say, okay, well, this is where we are, this is what's coming in this month. And as anybody will tell you, you know what it's like. You need to know what you've got coming in and going out. It's good for budgeting and to make sure that you're planning well. So yeah, if you're not a patron and you'd like to be one, or it's something you would consider, please, jump onto our Patreon. And I don't know where the links are. That's how bad I am at it. Patreon.com/Jacob's Ridge, I think. Misery. Hold on. Oh my God, Nick. Yes, you're right. Jan. Who would be in the bed, chained to the bed? Do you think Jan would be in the bed and I would play the Kathy, I want to say Kathy Burke, but it wasn't Kathy Burke, was it? It was, how bad? I've just had a complete brain fade. The character of the woman. I think I would play that part, actually. I think I'll do that. Jan, be careful. I'm your #1 fan. I'm watching from an albergue in Atapuerca doing El Camino. Come on, give us some Sir Michael. Ida, did you see how difficult that was to even mention or to pronounce where you're from? I don't know. I can't even say those words. But you want a Michael? No, you don't get a bloody Michael. I'll tell you why you don't get a Michael. Because you haven't paid your Michael fee. If you want Michael, you have to pay a Michael fee. Then you get a Michael fee. Very simple. It's not complicated, mind. It is simply economics. Right. Don't suppress your inner Klaus. No one should suppress inner Klaus. He's there. Just let him out. Sometimes he likes suppressing though. It's suppressed me quite hard, yeah. Oh, Klaus, think you're taking a pounding though. Well, at least someone's taking a pounding. Can you imagine me having Julian strapped down and at my mercy? Well, Jan, let's not go there, okay? Let's just calm down a little bit, all right? There's going to be no strapping down unless Klaus is there. And then, strap away. Now, feet up. Oh! Ida, where are we going with this one? No, this is Maria. Feet up. This sounds like I'm not even going to say anything. I think we all know where I'm going with that. Little Klaus Schwab is a great name for your new pony. Little Klaus Schwab. Klaus Schwab. Hello, Klaus. This is my little Klaus Schwab. This is little Klaus. I'm big Klaus. This is little Klaus. Together we are the Klauses. You're still saying stop it to yourself after doing Klaus. Well, I have to keep myself in check because I really, seriously, if I just let it go, I don't know where it's going to stop. And I just think it would probably be wrong. What about Vinny after Vinnie Jones? Vinny. Is he a Vinny? Now, when I hear Vinny, I always think of my cousin Vinny as opposed to Vinnie Jones. And that's Joe, isn't it? That's Joe Pesci. He's a bit Joe Pesci. What was the name of the character in Casino Joe Pesci played? Can't remember the character name. Funny to you? Funny like a clown? That one. I'm not going to do him. Hi all, late to the party. Oh, Sarah. Who's going to tell you? Who's going to tell you? Have you noticed that everyone that's late has to pay a late fee? Did you know that, Sarah? Did you know that? Now what people are going to come in, they're going to go, and then no one's going to mention. Next week it'll be like, no one's late. There's not going to be one late person there at all. But Sarah, there is a late fee. I hate to break it to you, but come on. You know the rules. I don't want to hear about it. All right. I don't want to hear about it. It's late fee. All right. It's just the way it is. It's the universe, it's like the moon. It's there. Hi, it's Sally Ann from Dymchurch, Kent. Good luck with everything. Thank you, Sally Ann. What a lovely thing to say. Well, good luck with everything for you as well. I hope you all have lots of luck. Talking about mucking out, I need a pee. Get on with it, Julian. Oh my God, I must be like 20 hours behind now. So hopefully Jan has had a pee and come back now. Otherwise, she's going to be just like a big bag of pee. I'm back. Stop it. Oh my God. Sarah, are you aware of the late fees? I know exactly. Marie, what do you do? What do you do? I mean, you have to know about. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Sorry, 1 second. Hello? Yes? What? Oh, dinner. What we got?
Oh my God, what you asked for?
Oh, excellent. I've got to go, guys. Got my dinner on the table. Look, I'm going to wish you all a very happy evening. I'm going to just jump to the bottom of the... I'm just going to jump to the bottom of the... let's go. Oh, no, hold on a minute. Let me just go through it. Anne, thank you very much. Crap, now there's a poop chat fee. Poop chat, yeah, there's always a poop chat fee. That's true. Thank you very much for that, Anne. I'm just squeezing through here as quick as I can. Yes, Rachel needs a dinner gong. I think that's about right. Senora Bob, thank you very much for the Michael fee. Senora Bob. Now then, I like your Michael fee. Very good. Very good, mind. And ask now a Michael Caine or Klaus fee. Strap away. Oh, yeah, and we'll... The thing is with straps is that they have to be nice and tight. Otherwise they rub and chafe. Or chafe. How do you say chafe? Chafe? You know when you get the little squeaky squeaks? That's what you have to be careful of. Oh, God, shut up. Honestly, I don't know where it comes from. Anyway, right. Okay. Have a lovely one, everybody. And I feel a nap coming on. Goodbye, all you crazy people. Susie, goodbye. Go and have a little nap. I'm going to go and eat my dinner because I'm going to shout it out. And thank you very much for joining us. The super chats, with our late fees and our poo fees and our super chat fees, £277.33 tonight. Amazing. Thank you so much, every single one of you. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Both Rachel and I really do appreciate the support. It's lovely. Thank you. And we will see you all next week. Probably around about the same time. Although I'm not going to be exact with you when that time will be. You want to be a bit careful because there are late fees. So yeah, if you want to avoid late fees, be there or be square. Can't believe I just said that out loud. And I'll see you later. Have a lovely week, guys. Remember to watch us on Instagram and TikTok, although I haven't been sticking any up on there. Oh, and YouTube. I haven't been sticking up any of there. Klaus, he needs to be sticking things up. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Happy Sunday. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye.